Well, I've got absolutely horrid news. This is probably one of the worst possible things that could have happened. This is my Faunapelma moderatum. This is the one that I got in the other day. I just loved this tarantula from the minute that I unpacked it. And I was shooting an update video, and I happened to shoot that and looked at it, and its front legs were curled in a little bit. Everything else seemed normal, so I didn't really second guess it at first. And then it kept nagging me, and I got it out. I nudged it, and it didn't move. And if you can see right there, there's a tear. I'll lift up this other leg here too. You can see the best we can here. That is a very structured tear on the abdomen. You can see the split right there in the middle. I'm just devastated. This really sucks. I will show you the enclosure so that you can see. I don't know what he did. I know that he was climbing on the branch, but I've used this branch for 3 different tarantulas, and nobody had a problem with it. And as a matter of fact, I broke off some of the stuff that was on there the other day because it was just too long to fit in there. So I know when I videoed him, he was up on top. If you remember, if you go back to that video, he was kind of like hanging on top of that branch. But he was down that night moving around like nothing happened. And he seemed okay yesterday. This morning when I left, he was pretty much in the same spot as where I found him earlier. So, like I said, I've lost my fair share of tarantulas, trust me. A lot of them. For whatever reasons they may be. Most of them are, after molts, where something happens, like you just don't know. And here's one right here, a little Salmopaeus pulcher quattro, molted 4 days ago now, and I found him yesterday, or her. I'm gonna get rid of this. Hold on, give me a second. I have to get back to the Salmopaeus pulcher molted 3 days ago. I didn't put this in here as an ICU. I just put that in there to take pictures of earlier. And then I put it on the lid to take pictures, and I put it in here so that the cat didn't get it while it was sitting on top. Because the cat was in here this morning. But so anyway, back to here he is. Again, the rupture in the abdomen, you can even kind of see it from the side there. I think that's the side, isn't it? Nope, sorry. Maybe it was. No, maybe it's this one. Yeah, there it is right there. So what I'm going to try to do is make this a learning experience. Okay, because I only had this guy for a few days. So what I'm going to do is get him put off to the side, and then I'm going to show you the enclosure and what I think possibly may have happened. It's really the only explanation I can come up with. Yeah, here, go back to the pulcher. Pulcher molted 4 days ago, and I found it yesterday, just laying on the bottom. It was perfectly fine when it molted. It was a good eater. You just don't know. When they molt, sometimes things happen inside. We don't know. I mean, that's the only explanation that you really can come up with. It's a very, very stressful time for them, and they're very, very vulnerable. And if things just don't go perfectly, you could have spiders die. And most of my arboreals, I'm not going to say all of them, but most of my arboreals that have perished have been within days after a molt. I haven't had a ton of terrestrials die. We had the little bee wagons that died. Again, he's right there in the middle. Right there. He was just weak. He was the weakest out of all of the 5 that came in from Vlad. Just didn't make it. But anyway, here is the branch. It's been used by many spiders. It was used by the OBT, and it sat like that. And she climbed all over it up until she was about 2.5 inches. And then I took her out of the enclosure that she was in and put her in the big enclosure. And then I used this for, which one of the pokies? Oh, my other Rufalata used this for probably the first 5 months that I had him. And then I moved him into a bigger enclosure. And then I think the Samani had this for a while. And of course it dug way down, so it didn't really use it at all. But this was buried down deep in the substrate, and only this spot right here was open. So this was the cave going in right here. And I'll probably use it again. You know, I may have to do some modifications now, but I'll probably use it for something like a Chelobrachy species. And you can see, you know, this one here, this is a man-made piece of decor that's in there. And you can see all the pointed parts. Now, are they, you know, sharp like these? Maybe not. They're plastic, but I'm sure that they can still do the same thing, excuse me, that this thing did. And it's just devastating that, you know, that spider, I feel terrible. I really do. I feel bad for the person who sent it for me, because she had it for a couple years. She raised it up, and she trusted me with it, and I pretty much killed it. You know, not intentionally, but that's the outcome and the result. So here is what's coming up. And we've had 4 spiders die. Well, 3 spiders and 1 tailless whip scorpion. The Damon Medias didn't make it, which I didn't expect it to. Today was supposed to be an update video when we were going to feed the Nandus, but I'm not going to. I'm not really in the mood. I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to check everybody out while it's uploading, because now I'm, you know, kind of paranoid. We have this little guy. The Brachypelma albopilosum nicaraguan sling is ready to molt anytime. Probably within the next, I'd say 5 days would be my guess. Might even wake up tomorrow and it'll be molted. The OBTs need to be fed. There's Chaos right there, and then Storm is in there. Bantu is over there. I don't know if Bantu's ready to eat or not, but we'll give it a shot. So my questions of the week will be Old World versus New World, the arboreal, terrestrial, fossorial, your favorite Asian species, or the more or less topic, which would be take it like quantity over quality or quality over quantity. So less tarantulas with bigger enclosures and more decor, more eye appealing, or more tarantulas in smaller containers with less decor so that you can have more. You know, I mean, I'll tell you what, you know how many I have, so you're going to know what my answer is. And it's not what you think. Maybe it's not what you think. I was going to pair the Chalcodes tonight, and after finding him, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to concentrate, and you need to concentrate because he's a tad bit bigger than she is, which I hear is okay for them. He's probably a good 3/4 of an inch, possibly an inch longer than she is. But so on Tuesday I have a package to mail out, which will be the female Poecilotheria regalis, which is going to be a treat to get her out of there. The male GBB, which I don't think is going to be much better, and then the male Balfouri. Again, I don't think that either one of the 3 of these are going to give, any of the 3 of these are going to give me an easy time. Harpacteria pulchripes went in pretty easily, so I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky. But I'm not holding my breath. So, and then Wednesday we have the Eat Camp and a Be Classy, and then on the other package will be a Ornithoctinae species Laos, a Davus paniloris, a Bumba cabocla, and a Brachypelma bomi. Those will be basically what's going on. We're going to try and break up the feedings. I'm going to do this for 1 month. Every few days I'm going to feed, like the Nandus. Okay, so we'll do the Nandus and maybe the OBTs and put that into one video. I'm not sure if the videos are just too long, or if you need to, if you need to be, is it me? You need to see me? Make you feel more comfortable with, or more people to feel comfortable with watching the videos. When I first started, actually 3 or 4 months ago, I was getting more views than I do now. And again, I'm not doing this for the amount of views. I just don't understand what's changed or what I'm doing differently or wrong that less people are watching. I know there's a lot more YouTube videos and YouTubers, period, that are doing tarantula videos. So there's a lot more out there, and people just don't have a lot of time, and I get that. I mean, I do have my loyal people that watch all the time. Again, I appreciate that. So I played with the GoPro, and I did a video feeding my LP. I have to get different type of lighting for that, because I can't plug a light into that like I can my phone right here. And the LED light that I have is just not, it needs to be on a tripod, a separate tripod. So I have to have a light that specifically goes on to the tripod. I'll bring you guys over here so you can at least look at the Belfories, little babies, while I'm finishing up talking here. There's 3 of the 4. The other one's probably over here in the front in the webbing. Likes to hang out there now. Well, it could be right there. No, it's not. It looked like it was going through, but now I'm looking at it's not. So yeah, he's probably out front, the bigger of the 3 or 4. That's the bigger one that's out there. So yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the GoPro. I have to figure something out now. I did it in the morning before I went to work, so I wasn't really talking all that loud, but I could barely hear myself when I played the video. I uploaded it to my laptop and I played it. The video quality was great. I really like the quality of the video, and it's a wider vision than the phone is. The phone's kind of straight on. That thing kind of is more of a fisheye. So you get more of an angle on each side, so you're seeing a lot more. So I want to do a video during the day when I could talk normally, in the normal voice instead of hush-hush voice. I didn't want to wake anybody up. So I'll try that tonight, doing another video with that while I'm uploading this and checking everybody out, and then upload it to the computer tomorrow, and then take a look at it and see, if that made a difference, because I was looking for a microphone for it, and I went to Walmart and I can't find anything. I can't find a microphone for the phone or anything, so I'd have to go to maybe Best Buy or something and see if I can find anything. But I want to see what I'll do with like I said, with the normal voice. So look forward to some GoPro videos, and if they start turning out, I'll probably use that exclusively. And I just got to work out the lighting. So, well, thanks for watching and sharing my rather lousy day. And hopefully the next video will be a lot less somber. There's Denver. He's one of the guys that goes out Tuesday. So yeah, hopefully we'll be a lot less somber on the next video, and we'll have some more interesting... Oh, we moved. Oh, no, we didn't. That one's not moving a lot either, the Brachypelma baumgarteni. Yeah, so hopefully, like I said, hopefully the next video will be a little bit more cheerful. We'll get some feedings. Try feeding the Shorderi and the Albiceps, and you know, the Nandus and the OBTs. Probably stick with those 8 and go from there. Maybe we'll add. Chindy needs to eat again, and so does Arkham. My other 2 GBBs, they need to eat again. So, okay, well, have a great day. Have a great rest of your weekend, and thanks for watching.